Obviously, that was dramatized, but still maybe partially funny. He did want a 1v1, but the reason was he wanted to figure out what he needed to improve on. This is exactly what I did starting out, and I continue to do. 1v1ing people better than you can be very beneficial. This 1v1 did lead into an eventual coaching session, which changed his playstyle a significant amount. Anyways, if you want some coaching, shoot me a message on Instagram. I've been trying to do free coaching, but it is becoming a lot with the amount of people messaging me. So I opened up a Skool profile where you can spend a little bit and follow me and subscribe and get coaching throughout the whole year so that you don't have to put a ridiculous amount of hours in the game. You can also help me out a little bit. The link is in the video and channel description. My goal is for you to be better than even me. Also, don't forget to like, subscribe, and comment. Comment your favorite legend, and I'm almost positive I'll be able to figure out what type of car you drive. I almost guarantee it. Also, I'm live on Twitch most nights, so shoot me a follow. I stream weekend tournaments, so if you follow, stop by and say hi. Yeah, now to the video.
So now I want you to stand right here, where I'm standing, and then I want you to shoot at not the dummies yet, but I want you to shoot at these targets. You can move or do whatever. Just stay in this general area right here with these 2 blocks, and then shoot at these targets right here. Okay. Okay, that's not bad. Now get back in here, reload both your weapons, and then do it one more time. For this part of the aiming, I want you just to don't worry about putting multiple shots on the targets. I want to see how fast you can go from target to target, getting the most effective shot. So I want it orange at the least. Here, and stand right here and don't move. Just hand off movement control and stand, yeah. Okay. Alrighty. So now I want you to do the same thing. Sit here, aim in, and I want you to see. I want you to be as accurate as you can right now. Just do 1-shot accuracy. Now, real quick, we're going to get right here. I want you to get right here.
Here's the perfect spot for a wee watching.
And then I want you to hit the middle of this as much as you can. That target right there. Just you can spray or whatever. Right here, this one. Okay, nice. So, as you're shooting, you see how the bullets are going up? That's called recoil. So basically, recoil, when you're aiming in, completely disappears whenever you do your gun to the side. Then it's just how straight you can keep it. So whenever you're shooting, you want to move side to side, and you want to follow the target from side to side, and that will reduce your recoil. Okay. And then now I want you to stand right here, or just on this line right here. Don't go forward or back from this line, but you can go side to side on this line.
But these can.
and then go ahead and just track these. And I want you to see if you can kill him in one clip with your R301 first. I want you to kill that guy in one clip. Keep shooting. Okay, nice. Try again, yep. Alright, so I want you to move your keep your right now they're kind of here. I'm gonna change it real quick. Try it one more time. And I want you to play it like a normal 1v1. Don't be too aggressive. Don't be too defensive. Just kind of play as smart as you can. And then, yeah, perfect. All right, let's just go. So, first things first that I want you to really start trying to practice. First of all, from distances, this isn't too bad. But let's say we're right here. The time that you are out in cover is really long. You stay out and you exchange a good few bullets before you move back into cover. So what I want you to start doing is I want you to start peeking in and out of cover. Whether it's crouching above this block, kind of moving around so you're not just going up and down like this. Like move around, shoot, move around, shoot. And keep crouching, get behind cover at the same time. And you're doing that so that if I'm sitting here going in and out of cover and you're sitting in the same spot, here, stand right here real quick.
Perhaps we shift our orbit this way.
And what I want you to do is I want you to keep your gun trained on this rock just right here where I'm going to be peeking. And I want you to
what do you think is over here?
I want you to kind of look at the difference, because here's what you're doing. You're going out, and now I can only see the top half of your body. You can see my full body right here. So I'm going to be shooting at you, and you're going to be shooting at me. And then the difference is duck behind cover real quick while keep your gun aimed at me. So aim your gun, do a crouch, keep your gun in the same place it was, but get behind cover. You don't have to aim at me anymore, but just keep it in the same, keep the ADS in the same area. Like you can be behind the rock, like watch. I'm not moving my aim stick at all. I'm just going in and out. So keep it trained on where your enemy is. Like since I'm right here, exactly. Keep doing it. Keep doing it. Keep going. Keep going. Keep ducking in and out of cover. In and out of cover. Hitting your shots. Perfect. So what you want to do when you're ducking in and out of cover and you know that your enemy is sitting and ducking the same spot, you want to keep your gun aimed in and just duck out of cover, shoot. Duck out of cover, shoot. Because I'm going to be sitting here, and most of the time, most of the players are going to sit here and just 50-50 you the whole time. They're just going to send a whole mag at you. And they're going to miss 80% of their shots. They're just sitting there, and you're going in cover, out of cover, in cover, out of cover, shooting while doing it. So that's one thing that you want to start focusing on big time, is staying behind cover. Because a large portion of people are just gonna, like, say if we were doing a 1v1 and I was like a normal player, I'll run a little bit behind cover, then I'll be out of cover, out of cover, out of cover right here. Then I'm right here, by the way. But I'll be fighting you, and I'll be like right here. My cover is all the way back here. In order to stop you from shooting me, I have to go all the way back here. In order for you to stop shooting, if you were sitting right there on the cover, all you have to do is just go back one step. And you're a step in a cover, step out of cover, and it's super easy. But if I'm out here fighting you, I have no cover. You can do so much damage in this time, while you could just go back in cover. See, perfect, exactly. So you want to prioritize staying in cover, because like we said, like you and I were talking about, the being limited, like being on a switch, being lower FPS. You need to have the advantage of having perfect aim, which you can have. Being on a switch will not stop you from that. You can pretty much do anything. You can have perfect aim, you can utilize game sense, like playing in cover. Like now we're only seeing each other for portions of a time. And see, keep your gun trained on the same spot. And when you're reloading, you don't have to keep crouching back and forth. When you're reloading, you can fully stay crouched. You can stay like this. You can even change up. See how you were going up and down right here consistently? You can even go to the side here. The side of this rock. You can go back to this other side, change it up. Because look, if I'm playing here, get behind that rock and like you're facing me right here. See how I'm playing a lot of different angles? So you need to focus on playing different angles. So if you're behind this rock, you go to this side, you go to this side. Because most people, like you will find, even people that I play with in Diamond, I'll 1v, like I just got done 1v1ing a Diamond that I wanted to start playing ranked with. And he would sit out in cover and he'd peek the same spot several times while I'm going over here. And I'm going back over here. And I'm playing this little bit right here. So you playing different pieces of cover is detrimental for most of the low-level players because they're going to sit here and they're going to 50-50ing is basically us both standing in front of each other, and it's a 50-50 shot of us killing each other because you're standing out in the open and I'm standing out in the open. But see, now it's 75-50 because I can shoot at you and you can get behind cover in 2 seconds. But you're shooting at me, and I can't move. I have cover no more near me. I'm at least 3 seconds away from any cover. So, whether I'm fighting, like, whether I'm over here. Okay, what I want you to do real quick, we're gonna do a little exercise. I want you to play this piece of cover right here. I want you to play this piece of cover. Now, this is pretty out in the open when it comes to, like, all this other area. But I want you to play it. Don't shoot at me. But I want you to get behind cover and peek your gun at me in each situation. And then while you're peeking, I don't want you have a 1x on your gun, right? No, you don't, but it's okay. Wait, do you? I think you may. If you don't, I want you to keep the edge of your, if you look at your, here, let me take my 1x off real quick. If you look at your gun, there's 2 bars on each side that are closer to you and where they show your ammo. The bar, I never want that bar to go past the cover that I'm going. So if it's so far past, then I'm too far out of cover. I want that bar to be right on the edge of the cover the whole time. Yeah. And you don't need to play close to the cover like this, but you can play a little bit off of it. But I want that bar nonetheless. I want that bar to stay behind cover. Because look, this is me just peeking normally. You don't have to shoot, but this is me just peeking normally. This is me peeking with the bar, just keeping the bar inside. It's super quick. You're always 1 step out, and you're always peeking a lot less. So I want you to this whole time. I want you to play cover. And I want you to peek like that. You can stay close, you can get far, close, far. But I'm going to be going around you, getting position to position. I want you to use your audio, and I want you to use your game sense to stay behind cover. Peek. You can crouch peek. You can go to the side and peek like this. But we're just going to go ahead and do that real quick.
So just a little quick intermission break thing. I just wanted to say I appreciate you getting this far in the video. My future videos are going to be over a lot more gameplay, such as tournaments, ranked, etc. So that y'all can get a look at the in-game implementation. Some future videos are also going to include breakdowns on some of the top Apex players' playstyles in order for you and me to improve. So subscribe and tag along. Appreciate it.
The most important part of all of this is that when you're in a game, you need to have a conscious thought of, okay, in this fight, I need to play cover. And you just need to get so used to playing cover that it's just a second nature. It's like riding a bicycle. So say we're doing our little peeking. Get behind your cover. Get on your cover. say we're doing peeking, we're fighting. Now break my shield real quick. Okay, so now you've broken my shield. Now you have the advantage. Maybe I've gotten like one hit on you or so like that, but now you have the advantage. So what you're wanting to do is push up. So there's 2 ways you can push up, and I'm gonna go up here to show you this real quick. When we're behind cover and we're fighting, and you break my shield because we're poking at each other. Get behind cover more. Behind cover more. There you go. Yeah, stay poking behind cover. Don't get too far out and they open. Good. Now I have significantly lower health. So instead of here, watch this. Don't shoot. Just stay out. You can get out of cover now. And you can just watch. So Shay, I broke your shield and I want to push up on you. If I push up with my gun, and I want to push up and cover, this is how fast I'm gonna get there. But if I want to holster my weapon. I want to holster my weapon first, slide forward, and then pull out my gun, then I'm farther and I'm there quicker so that you don't expect it. So what you're going to do is I want you to start practicing holster, unholster, shoot. So it's going to be, you're going to holster your gun, you're going to slide, you're going to unholster your gun, and then you're going to be behind cover. So you're going to be shooting, holster. And it's going to be slow at first, but you're going to want to keep practicing that because that is really huge. Perfect. So essentially what you're going to want to be doing is when you're going to think about it consciously like this. If I want to move from this piece of cover to that piece of cover, I need to have my gun holstered. If I want to shoot from this piece of cover to that piece of cover, I need to have my gun out, very obviously. But if I get that guy low and I break him, holster gun, slide, unholster. And now I'm closer to him, closing the gap so he has no time to heal. He's in a worse position because I have more health. So if I 50-50 this fight, if he's right here and I 50-50 this fight, he loses because I have more health. Because it's no longer a 50-50, it's a 75-25 because I have significantly more health than him. So that's a very key thing to understand. So what I want you to do is I want you to practice, number 1, peeking behind cover and staying close to the cover. Stay tight to it. Yes, just like that. I want you to be 1 step in cover every time that you're shooting. I want you to be a step away from cover. Because your goal is to step in cover when I'm stepping out of cover. And then right as I go to step in cover, I want you to be shooting me. So I'm going to peek out, I'm going to shoot at you, and I'm missing because you're behind cover. And you're shooting me. And now you've broke my shield, so what do? Perfect, you already know. And we close the gap, and we have a better advantage.
I hope you all enjoyed the video. It actually takes an exhaustive amount of effort to make these, but I do appreciate if you made it to the end. Feel free to show some support by subscribing and liking the video, as well as dropping a comment down below of what you thought. Thank you, and have a good rest of your day.